On this edition of Lexington Now, Education Month in Lexington, remembering Vice Mayor Isabel Yates, and community correction. Welcome to Lexington Now. I'm Neil Noah, and this is the week of March 10th, 2025. As part of Lexington's 250-year celebration, March has been declared Education Month. We were joined by officials from several institutions of higher learning for an announcement.
Since our earliest days, our city has been a hub for education. Because of our education system, including our public schools, today we have a very highly educated populace compared to most cities, making our workforce attractive to local employers and to companies around the world looking for a new home. The brain power of our universities often sparks technological innovation that becomes successful startup businesses. The very first university west of the Allegheny Mountains, Transylvania University, was founded in 1780. So in 5 short years, in 2030, Transy will celebrate its 250th anniversary. Well, President Lewis, I've learned a thing or two about throwing a year-long birthday party, so I think you're already taking notes and planning. The University of Kentucky has been part of Lexington's history for 160 years. With the founding of the land-grant university in 1865, higher education was further established as a firm, continuing part of the foundation of our community. Bluegrass Community and Technical College is celebrating its 85th anniversary this year. BCTC plays a vital role in workforce development. 85 years. Our colleges attract learners from all over the Commonwealth, the country, and the world. Studying subjects of every kind, obtaining degrees at all levels, walking away with the true Lexington experience. Many folks come to Lexington to further their education and they never leave. That's what makes us special. To celebrate and recognize our landmark higher education institutions, 250 Lex has planned a College Town Showcase. The 250 Lex College Town Showcase will take place the last weekend of March, bringing together Transylvania University, the University of Kentucky, and Bluegrass Community Technical College for a weekend of fun and discovery. Residents are invited to explore the campuses, cheer on their favorite teams, and celebrate the legacy of higher education in Lexington. Each college campus will be hosting a community open house. BCTC will kick things off on March 27th. Transylvania will open their doors on March 28th and 29th. And the weekend will wrap up with UK on March 30th, just in time for Dance Blue.
So as the mayor said, we're going to be opening our doors on March 28th and 29th. Visitors can explore our beautiful campus with guided admissions tours for which you can register online, and that'll be on Friday, or self-guided walks of the campus that'll be available on Saturday. Highlights include our Moreland Gallery, which has a senior exhibition on Friday afternoon, and exclusive special collection tours both days that focus on Lexington's unique historical materials and Transylvania's rare book collections. And you can enjoy a weekend of Pioneer athletics with baseball, softball, and lacrosse.
On Sunday, March 30th, UK's campus will be open from 1 to 4. We're going to make it easy, free, accessible parking in the Cornerstone Garage right there off Limestone. Walk across the bridge into the Student Center You can tour the brand-new Gatton Student Center. You can get a walking tour map right there. You can decide how much of the campus, about 800 acres, that you want to see, or as little as you want to see.
We are so excited to be part of the 250 Lex Showcase, and we are participating, as the mayor said, on March 27th from 2 to 6 p.m. And we have many events going on that day showcasing our wide variety of programs that we offer, from transfer to many of our healthcare to our technical and advanced manufacturing areas. So we're very excited to support this effort. An important thing on that day, at 5 p.m., we're going to be announcing the award winner of a $3,000 Lex 250 scholarship that our college is offering. So we look forward to providing that to a Lexington resident to help celebrate not only Lexington, but also their academic journey.
We are very excited to partner on behalf of Transylvania with UK and BCTC to open all of our campuses to all of you. The 250 Lex Campus Showcase is a celebration of our past, our present, and the future of higher education here in Lexington. Collectively, we are inviting the community onto our campuses to see firsthand that impact that our institutions have here in Lexington and how we help so many students discover their paths to success right here in our city.
Vice Mayor Isabel Yates served the city of Lexington faithfully for decades, and sadly, we lost her last month. Here's a look back on her fruitful life.
Now, therefore, I, Linda Gorton, Mayor of Lexington, in celebration of her 100th birthday, do hereby declare October 2024 Isabel Yates Month in Lexington.
Thank you, thank you. What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank
It's
you.
your month.
Thank you so much. I'm really overwhelmed, but you know what? I love it. I am so pleased to be here, and it's wonderful to have this recognition from your very good mayor here, and she's going home. Well, anyway, thank you for honoring me. I am so blessed to be a member of this community, and I love every one of you here, and I'm so thankful to have had the opportunity to be of service.
Corrections after this.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Marilyn Gorton. It's March. We're 3 months into our once-in-a-lifetime 250th anniversary celebration. The 250 Lex Commission has planned a year's worth of unforgettable events that will make for a memorable celebration for everyone who loves Lexington. Each month focuses on a different aspect of our community. The 250 Lex team has dedicated March to all things education. Since our earliest days, education has been at the center of what sets Lexington apart from other cities. Today, more than ever before, Lexington is home to top-of-the-line, public and private, primary, secondary, and higher education institutions. Join us this month as we celebrate the power of learning. Learn more at 250lex.com.
Hello, I'm Lieutenant Chris Van Brackle with the Lexington Police Department Traffic Unit. Today we are talking about disability accessible parking and the aisles between those parking places. Accessible parking is a valuable and necessary resource for people with disabilities, and that includes the striped area next to accessible parking spots. These are access aisles, and it is illegal to park here, even if you have an accessible parking permit. Police and Lex Park will write tickets when they see vehicles parked in an access aisle or parked in an accessible space without a placard, and the fine is $250. Know where and where not to park. Keep the access aisles clear. Thank you, and drive safe.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Most people have a pretty good idea of what police do in Lexington, but there is another division that is crucial to public safety: community corrections. Matt Lamons explains their role.
I'm Matt Lamons. I'm the major over operations at the Fayette County Detention Center. So I started in 2008, so I've been here just about 14 years. Currently I'm over operations, which is all of custody. I've worked in intake, I've worked in classification, inmate services, a bunch of different areas throughout the facility. So we've got about 300 employees so right now. Our division is Division of Community Corrections, and what we are is anyone that gets arrested inside Fayette County, whether it's by the police department, sheriff's department, could be Kentucky State Police, ATF, whoever. If you get arrested inside Fayette County, you'll come to us and await your trial. Right now we're hovering about 950 inmates. Most of those are pretrial detainees that we're waiting to go to court. Some of them have been sentenced and are waiting for a bed with the state. If you're working in custody, you're working in a housing unit like what I'm in right now, and you're in charge of the safety and security of the inmate population and making sure that everybody gets all their needs. They get their medication, they get fed, they get their recreation, stuff like that. But that's just custody. You have other areas in our facility as well, such as intake, that does the booking in and booking out process of new inmates or releases. You have master control that controls a lot of the doors that we have. You have electronic monitoring for ankle bracelets. You have inmate services to be the inmate's liaison with the outside world. You have classification that decides where all the inmates go. So once you get started with a job here, there's a lot of different possibilities that you can explore and move around and get so that you're not doing the same thing every day. It's a real close-knit environment. You know, we all have each other's backs. Even if you're in a different area, we kind of know what everybody does. So that way you can kind of understand, you know, what everybody's going through. So everyone really pulls together. It helps each other out. One thing that not a lot of people know is how much of an impact you can really have on individuals' lives, whether it's someone that you work with or someone that you work with because they're made to be here. You know, just treating everyone like they're your neighbors, because in reality, a lot of the people that are here aren't here for big, huge offenses. They're here because they got caught doing something against the law, and this is where they ended up. But they could be your neighbor, they could be a coworker from a past job, or they could be a friends or family of someone that you know. Right now, we're looking at filling about 100 vacancies that we have for new officers. So those officers, you'd start out working custody, kind of working in the housing units, but as you kind of move on with your career with us, you can move into a lot of those different opportunities. You can also move up the ranks too. I started here as an officer, I became a sergeant, then a lieutenant, then a captain, then a major. So there's a lot of not just lateral mobility, but vertical mobility as well, as far as working your way up the command structure. So we actually have our own landing page on the Lexington, Kentucky website. So if you go to lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs, it gives you information not only on what the job is about, but what the hiring process is like too. So we usually run a recruit class every month and a half, somewhere in there. And if you apply in between those, we actually bring you on, start you getting paid before the class starts, where you kind of go around, you shadow other officers, kind of get a little bit more of an idea of what that's like. So what you need to be legally able to work in the United States. You have to be 21 years old and a U.S. citizen. What we're looking for is someone that doesn't have any felony convictions, but if you go on the website, it really shows you all the individual little things and really guides you through that process. One thing that's nice about our division is we will train you from the ground up. When I started here, I had no background in criminal justice. I did not go to school for criminal justice. All the training that you need, we will give you, and you'll get paid during that training. It's 5 weeks of classroom training, and then you'll have 5 weeks with an officer assigned to you to show you the ropes. They'll start out having you just watch them. By the end of that 5 weeks, they're just kind of checking in on you, making sure you're doing okay. So right now, we're starting at $20 an hour. The other things that you get too, health, vision, dental, you get money to go towards all those plans. You also get quite a bit of paid time off that you can start accruing. You start accruing that on day one. So that's, you start with 3 weeks of vacation a year. That's plus 12 government holidays. We get 2 flex holidays in there as well. We also get 120 hours a year worth of sick leave. So that way, if you are ill and you have to take time off, you're not taking away from vacations that you can take later, just covering while you're not feeling well. I actually came to this career for the benefits before anything else. Having the retirement, having health insurance, dental insurance, I got to a point in my life that I had to start paying attention to that, and that brought me into the career, and it's kept me here ever since. I really think it's a good job. You should check us out. Check out the website. You'll see a couple videos, see what the job's about. Again, it's lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Several live meetings are on this week's agenda on Lex TV and streaming online. But remember, you can also find the most up-to-date information on non-televised city business at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on X at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.